This mom says that social media and not the parents are the reason why so many kids are entitled to have more and more material stuff for gifts, whatever. I don't know where I stand on this, but let's watch this clip and let's talk about it right here on Born with Purpose. Let's go.
Someone came on this app and posted a screenshot of a conversation between a mother and a daughter. The mother had purchased the daughter a car for her birthday, and the daughter acted like she didn't really like it. She texted her daughter, "Hey, what did you think about the car?" And the daughter was just basically, "I was expecting a BMW. A Toyota is cool. You drive a Mercedes." The comments were so ugly, attacking the mother, attacking the child. And I saw a take where a gentleman was talking about how parents haven't taught gratitude. We haven't modeled gratitude. And I say that's bullshit. Because I know for a fact I have modeled grace, gratitude, all of those things. Have I been perfect? No. But my kids have seen enough to know what gratitude is, what it looks like, and what the expectations of gratitude are. What we're seeing in this current generation is not a lack of gratitude. It is an anxiety over unrealistic expectations when they go unmet. When we were growing up, our peers were the people sitting next to us in class. According to the neighborhood schools, we're all in the same socioeconomic atmosphere. People have more, some people have less, but the possibilities are all realistic. Our kids are on social media. Anybody with a phone that looks like they are their age, that is who they are not only comparing themselves to, but they are setting their expectations on. Daughter comes to me the other day and we are in the midst of planning her 16th birthday party. She's giving me ideas for 16 presents leading up to the 16 days before her birthday. And I'm like, you can have a gift list for...
Wait. What? 16 gifts? 16 gifts for her 16th birthday? I understand it's the sweet 16. 16 gifts. Now I understand the creative concept 16 and 16. But let's go back a little bit because she did say a lot within this first minute and a half. She was talking about the girl who felt ungrateful that she got a Toyota for her birthday, but not like a Mercedes or BMW like her parents drive. Wow. And you know what? And this lady wants to say that this is social media's fault and anxiety. I don't know if I can believe her with that. Because let's say the parents in that video, they drive Mercedes Benz, they have BMW, whatever, and she gets a Toyota. She may like Mercedes Benz, but this girl needs to remember that she is a teenager or a young adult. She's not making the money her parents make. Her parents, whatever money they make, whatever car they drive, they deserve to drive because they're the ones who are going to work and making that money or whatever business they're doing, and that's the vehicle they got. You are a child of the parents. To be honest, they don't even have to get you a car. They don't have to get you any vehicle. They got you a Toyota, which Toyota is known for reliable vehicles. Are they glamorous vehicles? No, but they're good vehicles, and it's a great vehicle if that is your first vehicle as a young adult. Back to what this lady's saying, and her talking about her child having 16, wanting 16 gifts for her birthday, and we're gonna continue on listening to her story. But I gotta say this: I don't believe. Yes, they see social media, they see kids with lots and lots of things. But I know one thing I do tell my kids is that when you see someone on YouTube or whatever or TikTok and they got a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of material stuff, sometimes they're born into that inheritance, but sometimes we got to look. They have a YouTube channel. They most likely have a channel that has either hundreds of thousands of views or a million plus views. These kids, whether they got help with their parents or not, worked hard to get to that point on their YouTube channel. And when you get to a certain point where you got the silver or gold play button, yes, you got money coming in. And when you have money coming in, then you can get material things to enhance your channel, to go on nice trips, to have nice things. Some are born with that nice things. Some had to work hard for it. And I tell my kids that it is not easy. As you could tell by my channel, I don't even have 2,000 subscribers yet. It is hard to get even 10,000 subscribers, 100,000, let alone a million. And that's how material things come on. These kids got to get this understanding. But you know what? Let's continue with the rest of this video and let's talk more about it.
I'm like, you can have a gift list for family and friends, but as far as I'm concerned and your dad is concerned, the party is your present. It's my 16th birthday. Does that mean I'm not getting any presents? No, I'm not saying you're not getting any presents, but the present is the party. Because of the kind of family we have, they're always calling me, what does Mariah want for her birthday? You can send it right on over to them. She really had a hard time wrapping her mind around the concept. We're planning the party. Coins are being spent. She's not getting a car. She don't have a driver's license. If she had had a driver's license, we would have had a different conversation. I'm not mad about it. I'm letting her know money is being spent. It doesn't grow on trees. I just want her to have an awareness of, hey, this is what's going on. A couple of days ago, she's like, I had talked about wanting 16 gifts leading up to my 16th birthday, and I just really want to know, is it going to happen or not? I told her, get out of my face. I was triggered. What was about to come out of my mouth was not a good reflection of the type of parent that I aspire to be. So I processed it for myself. I ended up having a conversation with her, and she starts crying because the last thing she wants to be viewed as is ungrateful. She knows that that's not the posture of her heart. It was really heartbreaking for her to have to hear and understand why her behavior is being interpreted in a way that is inconsistent with how she truly feels. From my mind, you are ungrateful. That was ungrateful for you to come up to me and ask me those questions. When children see things on social media, that begins to set their expectation, their sense of normal. If it doesn't meet that expectation or standard that they have seen on social media, then it's disappointing. Disappointment is a fact of life. We can't shame our children for the fact that they are feeling disappointed because they had an expectation that was not met. Disappointment is very painful. I don't want to be disappointed. So now I'm feeling anxious because I don't know if my expectations are going to be met. So, Mom, can you please tell me ahead of time so I can start preparing myself for that disappointment, and then it won't come across as me being ungrateful? And that's when it clicked to me. She's not ungrateful. She is fully aware of how blessed she is, but that doesn't erase the anxiety that she feels. That also doesn't take away that little bit of disappointment that comes from having set these expectations based on social media that aren't real. And that's what we have to talk about.
Whew, it's a good discussion video. Now, where can I start here? One thing about me and my wife raising our kids in a Christian household is that sometimes we're not able to get the things that we want to get, but we are believing God for it. We're on a path, we're on a journey right now where we are heading towards riches and wealth. But it's a process. And the main thing you have to let your children know is that we're in the midst of that process. Some things they may want to have, but currently we don't have the budget to get what you want. And that's not to discourage them to say that they can't get it. It's just at the present time, it is not feasible. And because if we were to make the effort to get what they really wanted, it would put us more in a hole because certain expenses would not get paid. And this is why parents have to have candid conversations with their children that even though we may drive a car, a good car, vehicle, we may live in a nice house, we may eat good food, watch good things on TV, go occasionally to some places for entertainment and stuff, that all these things come with a price. And sometimes until a child realizes that when you get a paycheck and you realize all the things that all the expenses things go to, that a lot of good things that they have came with a price. If a child doesn't understand that, then of course they're going to get anxiety when they watch social media and they watch people with nice things. But they got to get that concept. But like, there's nothing wrong with kids wanting nice things. But that's why we have a God that we serve, and that's why we pray to Him. And we're like, you know what? If you want something, ask God for it. Ask God how you can get this certain thing if it is really important to you, if it's what you really want. I'm believing for some things right now. I can't get it right now, but I'm believing God for it. These are things that we need to instill upon our children, that some things come through hard work and some things come through hard work plus faith. And like I know personally for me, when I go on social media and I see friends or friends in particular going to particular places on vacation, and me, if you don't know me, I crave travel. I don't just like travel. I crave travel. I like going places. I like getting out of areas that I see every single day. I crave travel, even if it's just an hour away, even if it's by driving or by flying. I crave travel. Sometimes when I see other people going to other places, there's a little envious and a little anxiety that stirs up in me. But then I have to realize that that person going on vacation, they either A, worked really hard for it and saved money to go on that vacation, or they spent it on a credit card. And the latter is not cool, because if you spend it on a credit card, you got to pay it back. And me, I'm not in the right currently, to be transparent. I'm not in a situation where I can do either. What I do, I'm just believing for it. As I build this channel, as I do the things that I need to do, then eventually I'm gonna do some good traveling with me, or with me and my wife, or me and the family. We gotta teach our children patience, and let them realize. I like the video because I believe that lady, she sounds like she's a good parent, But the fact that social media, they could add to how kids feel, but a lot of it is on us. We have to really teach our children values, and what we can do and what they can do, and understand situations and economics of family dynamics, budget, whatever it is. But I want to know your thoughts on this. I know this is good discussion. I want to hear your comments on this. As a parent, is social media to blame for entitled kids, or is it on us? Like, share, and subscribe to Born with Purpose. I'm your host, Da Born, and like I said before in previous views, I have a new channel. It's called Born with an Appetite. If you like going out to eat, but you don't have a big budget for it, big taste, small budget, Born with an Appetite, go check it out. God bless. I'm out. Peace.